So I have to act like I have two separate Facebooks.
They're completely separate. That's what I'm saying.
Is there a way to combine them? No. So I
No.
have to actually go in and use as Baggins and look at everybody's feed. Because I sometimes miss everybody's stuff here if I don't check my business likes.
No, what you need to do is you need to set them up in a list. From
okay, so I can just add my
personal
pages
profile.
to my page.
Yes.
Okay, that's
But
what I'm going to do.
just to be clear, lists, whether it's smart list, interest list, or friends list, they're only from a personal profile.
Okay.
You cannot create lists from a business page.
Right. So I just need to add the pages of my friends to my list.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
It's on my list.
So let me make sure here that we haven't missed anything. So we talked about smart lists, work, so your business versus personal, friends, close friends, we covered that. Don't put anybody in your close friends that you don't want to see everything. Everything they like and say and do, and I mean everything. Acquaintance list, again, is for that person that you kind of know. Oh yeah, I met them at a party and I'm going to try them out for a while to see before I let them completely bombard you. And we covered posting to a list. Did you guys get how to post to a list, or should I cover that again?
Go over it.
Okay.
Just choose, instead of public, choose the list. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Show it
So let's do it one more time just to make sure that we get comfortable with posting to a list. So we're back on my news feed. I'm choosing to create a piece of content, and I have already remember it defaulted to where I was last. I went to this list, and it's defaulting back to that. Do you want to use this list again? And so this time I want to change over to public, or I want to go friends only. You could choose only me. I can go custom, or I can come right here and see all lists, and I only want this post to go to the Tucson Business Club or the Smart Group. Where's my Smart Group list? Don't I see it? I'm missing my Smart Group list.
Okay, this is a great example. This is
There it is.
what I call a teachable moment.
Thanks.
Sometimes, this is what I tell people about Facebook. It works the way it's supposed to work about 90% of the time.
Yes.
And if you have a problem like that, where if the list isn't populating and you're getting frustrated, just come back to it.
Yep.
This is my solution for almost everything that goes wrong on Facebook.
Okay.
If you're frustrated and you can't figure out why your list is not populating, if you can't tag somebody, I say log out of Facebook, close your computer, hug somebody you love, and go outside and enjoy the weather. When you come back, it likely is going to be fixed. It won't have fixed itself. If you get there and you still can't figure out what's wrong, then reach out to Michael, and Michael can help you troubleshoot it.
Absolutely. And that was one of those perfect moments. They're not in order. They were jumbled, so it's not where I expect it to be. Tagging is another big one. I can't tag. God, you know, just walk away. Go walk the dog. Come back. It should fix itself. There are a lot of glitches that happen, and they're just there. I'm willing to overlook them for the massive power of connectivity that Facebook provides. I'm willing to overlook that. There's nothing else on the planet that gives me an avenue to connect with so many people. So, I created my list. I'm going to create your brilliant content that people just can't ignore. And I'm going to hit post, and again, so that piece of content is only going to go out to you guys, because you're in that list. Everyone else will not be able to see who is connected to me, will not be able to see that content. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So you're teaching us how to post from the list. You find the list, and then you open it, and then you write your post.
Yeah, drop my link, I share my video, whatever piece of content it was that I was going to share, I'm going to type it in right there and send it out. And then I'm going to hit post. So, how about this? I'll copy Vicki, she won't mind. And there is a piece of content, and only you guys are going to see it. A great meal. Looks good, huh?
Yeah.
Tasty. All right, so again, this went out and only you guys would see that. And you wouldn't know why you're the only one seeing it, but it's because I put you on that list.
How did you copy that link? You just moused over it?
Just right click,
Oh, and right click.
copy and paste, and you'll see that it has a lot of excess code that Facebook adds to a post. So you could come back and cut a large quantity of that out and resend that link a lot cleaner. I don't usually put the link, I clean them off. I
Yes,
don't like
yeah.
to see it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's you might want to show them that little super secret little ninja trick.
Yep.
That if you post it, if you put the link there,
Mhm.
and then go ahead and hit enter, Michael.
Mhm.
And
Another glitch,
Yeah.
glitchy
Yeah.
moment.
typically, what will happen is you put the link in, and it populates. It populates so it shows the link and the picture. Maybe just refresh your screen.
Yeah.
Once you paste the link, and then it populates the link below with the image and all that, just like that.
Then
Now
you
you
can
can
delete.
actually go back into the status update and delete that whole thing, so it cleans it up. So it takes that extra garbage out of there, okay? And then if you'll allow me, I'll show you another really super secret ninja trick. Michael may know this. If you, Michael, if you actually click on the title of that link,
Yeah, and you can change.
you can double click on it. You can actually change what that link says,
Yeah,
and you can change the body of that also.
you can come right down here. So if you find
I
a
did
brilliant
that.
piece of content that has a lousy title, you can fix it. You can make, if they had only said,
Or make it
And
a
you
call
have the
to
perfect
action,
title.
Make it
Yep.
appropriate to make it relevant to your fans.
I'll be honest, one of my pet peeves, and you guys can really kick me for sending that link out with all that clutter on it. One of the reasons that people love to click stuff is it's well presented, it looks nice, it's nice clothing, for instance. A well presented outfit. It's drawing them into it, it's engaging them. So if you add a bunch of clutter to the post, it's another reason why third-party posting tools sometimes are not great, because it presents itself on Facebook in a way that isn't as flattering as if you had come over here and created the content. There's other reasons as well, but it gives you a smaller image, it does a lot of different things to devalue the quality of your posts. And it's all about engagement, right? We've talked about that, it's all about engagement. So every time you devalue the quality of a post, you're going to cut down on your potential engagement. Both of these are great tools, and most people, again, don't know that you can customize that to, click me, or again, a really catchy title that you can add to that content. So I'll repost that to you guys again, and you can just say, hey, Mike is annoying, he sends stuff twice. But you'll see the good post versus the bad post, and Vicky's going to be wondering, what the heck is Mike doing? He's lost his mind.
Another little tip, it drives Michael crazy, it drives me crazy too to see all that extra stuff in a link, or in a status update. But additionally, if you're taking the time to share a link, take the time to write something in the status update about why you're sharing the link. Instead of just sharing the link, you need to put that little personal piece on it, why it resonated with you, or why you think it will resonate with your clients or your followers. Mike's just using that as an example now, but always inject a little bit of your own self into that status update. It's there for a reason, so write it right in there.
The other thing you can see is when you modified the title of the header, it actually went up as a post from Mike rather than a repost of a previous post.
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely. So it gives you the ability to do a lot of different things. It's still going to give value back to the original creator. It's going to give them edge rank. Hey, I shared their content. It's going to boost more value to the original post. If you're sharing content, I think it's just heinous to not share it in a way that gives credit back to the person that originally shared the content. So use that share button so that they get added value. your fans and friends enjoy the content, and hopefully somebody shares it from you, and it goes on and on and on. Great content gets shared. So did you guys, were you comfortable with bookmarking a list into your favorites?
Mhm.
You want me to cover that again, or are you okay there?
You went to, one more time.
All right, so let's go back to friends, which is list.
That's right, okay.
And I'm going to come right here to the little pencil.
Pencil, yeah.
Click, add to favorites, delete list. That's your control for that list. So this is my favorite area, and those are the lists that I want to look at 2, 3, 4 times a day, or once a day at least. All right, I'm going to jump, and we're going to talk about something else. Come on, you can do it. There you go. So, this is the new piece, which is interest lists. So this is a different kind of list. I want you to completely wipe what we talked about as far as on your profile, creating private lists. This interest list is not private. So if you're an active Twitter user, when you create a list on Twitter, people can access your list and see that list. That's what these are. So I could be really interested in square dancing, which I'm not. I could be really interested in square dancing, and I could go like a bunch of square dancing pages, and that would be public knowledge, and then somebody else who really likes square dancing could come over and follow that list and have all of the subscribe status to all of those pages. So this is public. This, hopefully people do it to your business page. They're subscribing to your business page. They want to see your content because you create genius content that people can't resist. You can unlike, you can create new lists. So from right here, I can come right down to new list, and I can create a new list. And again, you can see this is completely different. It's giving me suggestions about kinds of lists that I may want to create. It's giving a variety of flavors. This is about stuff you like, and it's going to be public.
This is on the business page or your
Well,
page as well?
I'll show you where it's at on your page, and actually it shows up on your I want to see, on your news feed. I almost said timeline. We don't want to go there. So this shows up on your news feed, and I'll show you where.
On your personal profile.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
not your business.
So I said next, and let's say it's sports. This is never going to populate, so I'm going to close it. This is again not what you want to do for your daily monitoring. So I'm going to come right back here, and if you notice now at the bottom, interests right here. So I click on interests. I can add interests. I can look at my interest lists. So if I click on that, it's going to bring them over here. Hopefully I don't have any weird ones on there. Social networking gurus. I haven't built that one out very far, but guess who's in it? There you go. Heather and others. So again, it still gives me a snapshot, but this is a subscribable list that people can see.
So I can see what you're interested in?
You can.
Okay.
You can see.
That's
And it goes largely to the open graph that Facebook has created. What they're trying to do with Open Graph is this very kind of thing. What are you guys interested in? What do we have in common?
Okay.
What do
it
we
makes the
both
list up
like?
for yourself, like it knows what you like, and then it already has it selected.
No, you have
Okay, good.
these at this point you have to create.
Okay.
You still
So
have people.
good.
you can keep all of your
This is
your
all
weird feet thing, shoe thing. You can keep that to yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Foot fetishes
Yeah.
and shoe collections.
They're
And
relying on you to establish a database in the social graph so that
Absolutely.
that can target you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
gathering information.
It will impact the type of advertising that you're going to see, and so you can control that one way or another.
Okay.
Add nothing, or I'm not going to let it keep me from adding lists because I'm all about connectivity and connecting with other people.
You're also better off getting advertising that's relevant to you
Yeah.
rather than not.
Yeah, why wouldn't you want the ads to be something you like and
You
care
know
about?
what? Thank you for saying
That's
that.
a good point.
Yeah.
That's an excellent point when I talk to people about how they're putting stuff in, because I teach on security and safety, and let's keep your profile secure and safe so that only your friends are seeing it, but there's no reason not to fill out your information as long as you have your security and safety set
Yeah.
up. And then let's get relevant ads to you. That's excellent point.
It's really what we deal with, and we're not just dealing with Facebook. I mean, we handle Facebook targeting, but when you get into behavioral targeting and display ad targeting, all of that is based upon, okay, let's not waste money like just blasting the market and hoping we get a 0.5% return. Let's speak directly to people most likely to engage.
Yeah.
And it's a better experience for us because we're not wasting money on people who will never do business with us. And it's a better experience for our end user because we're serving them an ad that they might actually engage in. They might actually want to save money or get that offer or
Yep.
do something
Yeah.
and take action on that ad.
Have you guys noticed that the ads sometimes make sense? There's stuff you like. You're into photography, you see a lot of photography stuff. Or you're into, outdoors and you see, REI ad pop up. Yes, Susan?
So just going back for a second under the
Yes.
interest, when I saw you go into the list, there were some standard ones that Facebook gives you,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can make your own.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can-
Yeah, you can go into interest-based suggestions and find lists, or you can go in and create any kind of list you're. I'm not spending a lot of time there. The time I've spent has just been discovering how it works, how to make it work,
Okay.
and we'll eventually develop some more strategies to help you use it best. Right now, you need to spend time on your profile and the list that'll help you communicate the right message to the right people. Make it work for you. You have control. So lists are great for promoting other businesses. If you have a bunch of friends that have businesses, you can make a list of them and go help them out and like their stuff and comment and say, your food looks great at Baggins, I love what you guys do. Or you can go check on Baggins promotions. What promotions are they running? Snapshot. There's your list that you've created, that's your food list. Here's all the specials running this week. I'm going to get some pizza or whatever else it may be. Quick way to do that. What are some other things you guys can think of that you can do with lists? Should have asked that earlier before you got it.
Well, you could advertise to a specific group, I would think.
Yeah, I always cautious when we use advertise,
Yeah.
because
You can talk.
You could talk.
connect,
Connect.
engage,
Connect.
engage.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So you can engage with the right audience. You talked about your audience earlier, and that you know who they are, but they may not necessarily. Heather hit a really important part. Go in and check your insights on who's liked your page, and see if your insights match who your audience is. And you need to adjust your message to the audience and who they are. You may need to work really hard on engaging and getting more likes from the right audience, your ideal customer. Unless there's a segment out there that you're not thinking of that are liking your page for a reason.
And that's part of my issue as far as the whole thing with social media, because there is a definite part of my customer base, and I would say the top part of my customer base, that's really not doing social media.
I would say be patient, because it's the absolute fastest growing segment on Facebook.
Yeah.
Your ideal audience is coming in droves, so be patient, it's coming. They're signing up at a higher rate than any others right now. Females between 55 and, I would say 55 and 70 are just piling into Facebook. So they're still discovering it, figuring out how it works, etc. But prime opportunity for you to engage and connect.
We're just about out of time.
I know, and we're not gonna get to other lists
Okay.
for
Well,
Twitter
we're
and
gonna-
LinkedIn, we can do it another
We'll bring
time.
those in later, yeah,
Absolutely.
another time.
Any
so.
other questions, guys? Catch me after class if you have just a
Okay.
burning question that you needed to ask.
Thank you, Mike.
Thanks.
Thanks. Okay.
Because I was
Um,
thinking more about like.
Before we
this.
break up, is everybody okay with being on the video? Because I'm doing more of the faces. Is there anybody that doesn't want to be on video? Just have to let me know.
I didn't powder my balls.
Well, I'll bring some powder next time.
I may have some,
Because
but
one of the things
late.
I also started, I haven't really publicized so much yet, is associate membership. We have a few Smart Group members that had something happen where they had a new job. One, Claire, just moved to Phoenix for a new job, and they wanted to stay on, you know, be able to get all the material. So I have an associate membership for them, so they can get the material. So that's, I'm trying to do an even better job for that. I also wanted to remind everybody about sending me, emailing me your contact information, because I really want to get it circulated so we can do more interacting among ourselves.
I have a question
Yep.
about that. What did you need? Just a simple spreadsheet with all our stuff?
Well, I attached a spreadsheet.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, all you need to do is
Fill it out.
download it, type in your answers, and then
Okay,
send it back to me, and then I can copy and paste it into the master list.
got it.
So I'd really appreciate getting all those. Reminder about the Smart Foundation. We did go over some basic concepts today, and those are things that I know Mike went over at our workshop. So you might just, you know, it's free for you all, so you might just want to let me know and come to this, because we go over Mike goes over a lot of these basics at that. He has the whole morning, so. And let's see, I have 2 tickets to Padres games. Is there anybody that would like them?
What day?
Day,
April 24th, Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Okay.
I think they're good for 2 people, or,
It's 2, yeah.
so that's.
And then I wanted to let you know that next week we have Gary Wagner coming, and he is actually going to be talking about Google Plus, but how that will help you promote your business and your other social media sites. So they all tie together. He won't be showing you, you know, step by step how to get on Google Plus. He'll be showing you why and how you can use that as a tool to promote all of your business. Okay? So hope to see all of you and everyone.
It's a great question. She asked me if I used all of them.